Hey guys, it's me, Sloan. Um, so a couple of days ago, I didn't run into my son. My son came over and took a walk through the apartment before construction happened. So this room, my office, was completely cluttered with furniture, but the rest of the house was pretty much empty. And he asked me if I was going to put the wall back up in the middle of my living room, and I said no. And then he asked me if I was going to rent out my office as a bedroom, and I said no. And he asked me, like, he seemed very disappointed by that, which seems suspect because he has a beautiful apartment by Fort Tryon Park. And I was just confused by this, and I wonder if maybe one of my other kids might be wanting to come home. He just seemed very disappointed in it, and he seemed upset by the fact that I am, in his words, empty nesting. Which I guess, in a way, I am. But I don't think that that should be a bad thing. You know, I'm 48 years old, and I have a two-bedroom apartment all to myself. I think that one of these rooms should be my office, especially since I do a lot of work, and I have the lawsuit going on, and I have 30 books to write, and I have 15 projects going on that are outside of the book writing business. So I need my office. And before I had, half a living room, half an office, and this just feels more right to have a whole room dedicated to work, and I can close it and shut it off from the rest of the house when I'm done, and just go back home, have a living room, have a bedroom, have a kitchen, a seating area for eating. It feels cozy again, and it feels like home. And for the first time in my second time in my entire life, I'm finally living alone. The first time was when I was 15 years old and had my own apartment for 3 months. And that wasn't long enough. And now I have my own place. And it's been my place for 22 years. So I want it to become my space. And I think that he took offense to that. I don't know. He's a grown man and he doesn't live at home. None of my children live at home anymore. And so it's just a little bit confusing as to why he would get offended by that. But he's not coming home. None of them are. They are all out there living their wonderful lives, and it's my home. I don't want another roommate. I don't want to have someone else in my home, in my private space. I want to be able to walk around my house naked at night if I want to. Not that I do it all the time, but if I want to, I should have that option open to myself. That being said, I just think empty nesting should not be a term that's used in a derogatory manner towards your parents because they decide to use your old bedroom as an office when you haven't lived there in literal years. I feel that it's unfair to judge a parent for moving on with their lives when you are doing exactly the same. I feel that it's only right that a parent should be able to use the space in their home rather than keep it as a mausoleum to children who are not coming back because they are no longer children. And on that note, I am going to go and make myself something absolutely fabulous to eat for dinner. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.